Lunar Lander was great.
I actually played that game.
The Pit was fun because that was one with John.
Oh yeah. What was the name of that robot that was trying to kill us?
Zonker.
Zonker. There you go. That's the one.
It
The
zonked,
Zonker tank.
man. And then of course there was Mr. Do. That was another one that was the three of us.
I'm out.
The Michael Jordan Rising soundtrack includes such hits as Rules of B-Ball, Red Shorts, The Dunk Still Rages Within, A Slammer I Remain, and many more. All right.
Very good.
That's pretty solid.
I approve that. Curman.
Oh my god. Oh, I need those shoes that are down there because it's just making it easier.
No, it reminds me of the High Seas adventure anime based on this game, One Pass.
Oh my god. But there's already a basketball anime. You can just go for that.
All right,
But not
there
based
is
on
a
this one.
basketball anime.
But it does not involve basketball pirates, though.
I mean, you are correct.
Got a
There are,
point.
as far as I'm aware of, there are no basketball pirates. Oh my
Right.
god, why have I not been dunking that ball the whole time? Holy shit. I forgot the balls actually have to act differently if you dunk them instead.
So what is the point of dunking? Is that how you get different power-ups?
Dunking
Or-
is how you attack enemies on the ground, and apparently you make all the balls act differently.
There is, however, the East Carolina Pirates.
That is true.
They are a college basketball team.
No, but see, clearly the team that has to be involved is the New Orleans Pelicans, because that is
That's
an
as
actual,
close as you can get.
yes, because that is what they decided to go with for their team name, the Pelicans.
You know, what's more intimidating than a pelican?
Um,
I mean, if one was charging at you on the boardwalk, I
Pelicans are dicks, man. You don't want to mess
They
with
are.
a pelican.
And so are geese. Geese
I
are
mean,
also terrible.
to be fair, you know, if they made a Disney movie on it, like The Mighty Ducks, then I think people will speak differently about it. But no, unfortunately, they don't have that
Disney
benefit.
movie like the Mighty Ducks or Disney cartoon?
Oh, now they fucking... Oh my god, what the fuck has this stage become? Holy shit.
So is the platform here just getting more insane?
Yes, very. Oh, fuck off. Die.
So this is not so according to McJohnson 88, the New Orleans Pelicans basketball team is not the first instance of a New Orleans Pelicans, because there was a minor league baseball team that was called that as well back in the day.
I mean, technically, isn't there a baseball team referred to as Pirates?
All right, let's see if I die from this.
Yeah.
'Cause this is gonna suck.
There's also the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a football team, and the Oakland Raiders. So we got two pirate-based football teams. See, that would be an interesting thing, a crossover of all sports, anime, and pirates at the same time.
I mean, there are actual pirates, like teams, so why not?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I gotta see what this logo is for the New Orleans Pelicans.
What is...
Mine-
Is that... Was that a referee with a saw blade for legs?
Well, sure.
Yeah, no. How else
Uh,
is he gonna cut the ground under his opponents?
His opponents being, you know, the entire team.
Yeah. Gold basketballs. Come on. Where is the teammate?
Uh-oh.
Time
Thanks for
out.
the host, Tobias Hawk.
Uh-oh.
What's with the uh-oh? What's going on? Is our stream down?
We're being rated submit to the Communist Party.
Rip Tom's stream. I saw one post. I wouldn't really call that a raid.
No, it's coming in.
Tom,
Unintentional
Tom,
Tom
you're
raid.
stronger raid. Warning, you are being raided. Submit to the Communist Party.
I'm not a fan of the Communist Party.
He doesn't even like basketball, I hear.
I
so
know.
let's
I
see
mean,
what
that's really the problem. You know, he banned basketball because
I'm being warned of a raid, but I do not see an actual raid.
Yeah, he was actually saying earlier he likes European football way better.
That's right. He prefers European hand egg way more is what he actually said. you know,
JR
because
JR117. Thanks for subbing. Here's your egg.
Coming this year.
26, which is almost the number of Michael Jordan, so very good there.
The raid was Chat's idea. Tom's internet just died. Oh.
Apparently, there's a quote from NBA Jam that is, "The bigger the love, the bigger the shove."
Yep, that sounds about right.
That sounds just sexual enough. Just sexual enough.
Guys, the countermeasures are very expensive. We can't waste them unless there's actually a raid.
Uh,
Well,
yes.
it's a good thing we didn't use it.
We've got to save it. I was expecting a bit more out of raid. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I also don't want to overdo that thing because otherwise then we'll have a problem. Because I don't want people to get sick of it that quick. Skitch, have you even seen that?
which one?
The countermeasure?
No.
Uh-oh, maybe we might have that.
But if Tom does an actual one, we'll use it.
Okay.
Well, if his net's down, that probably assumes stream's dead, or the stream's over for Tom, so.
Yeah, probably. He may still send everyone over anyway. I'm sure if he's got like his phone or something, he can pop into his chat and say that.
I like for the gamer. It's like the peach sort of face, like so lewd. Yes, indeed.
I mean, I just remembered Mario Hoops 3-on-3 exists.
Yeah,
Yes, it
made
does.
by Square Enix.
It is. That's why I was like, that is a weird game because there's a lot of Final Fantasy in that game. You can play as Cactar if you wanted and dunk into a Marlboro.
Now, and the thing about it is, like, it's not the first time that an RPG maker company, an RPG developer, made a Mario sports game, because of course Camelot, maker of Golden Sun, also makes Mario sports games.
Yeah, they make most of them, don't they?
I believe they do.
That's right. And they have Motoi Sakuraba, the guy who does music for a lot of Japanese RPGs, do the music for those games. So it's like, there's this weird connection here.
I think me and Otto were talking about for Con Bravo bringing Mario Hoops 3-on-3 and having a game of that, but
Wow,
neither of us
what a
can find our
game to
copies.
bring. I mean, I can bring my copy, but I don't think it's multi. I think you actually need a copy of it.
do you? It's not download play?
I don't know. I can check. It's right in
Find
front.
out for MagFest. This is important.
It was a straight up DS game, right? Hang on.
Yeah,
Is it behind anything? No, yeah, shit. It's behind like a ton of games. Never mind.
screw it.
Maybe during break I can check.
Con Bravo was fun. I was glad I was able to make it out there.
I liked your panel sketch. It was really good.
It was an interesting first attempt. I'm not sure what I would do for the second time around.
Are you gonna
I
do
really
another one?
liked the G commercial.
The G commercial was great. I'm glad that the people who were at the panel, including you, John,
Yeah.
didn't know about that commercial prior
I
to
had
seeing-
never seen it before.
which was great.
I had seen that commercial. I think Skitch, you showed me that commercial like 15 times
Yes.
in advance,
Yes,
and it was
yes.
still funny.
It was still funny. Yes. I was proud of the Newgrounds and the Newgrounds segment with the
With the trauma.
with the trauma reference.
Were you proud of that one kid who was yelling at every panel?
Wait.
That kid.
Oh, that fucking kid.
He's banned from next Con Bravo. I
What?
love it.
Wait, really?
I heard that. Yeah.
banned
It
him.
wasn't just your panel and Skitches. It was like other panels too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I guess I can't be shocked. So I guess to explain what we're talking about, there was this kid at Con Bravo who would not stop talking during any panel, and would always try to interject himself into the conversation, even when it was something where there wouldn't be audience interaction.
Much like
Yeah.
Skitch's panel.
Yeah, Skitches. He did it a bunch at Skitch's panel. He did it at Throne Controllers. He actually. Oh man, what did he do at Throne Controllers? Did he just like walk up when we said we were gonna start picking contestants and just get?
Yeah,
to
I think
front
that's
of the
what it was.
line?
I think he ran like right up to the stage or something.
Yeah, Villain almost kicked that kid. I remember that. She was
Didn't
very upset.
Villain-
Villain in costume almost kicked that kid.
Didn't
Yeah.
Villain like
Reese
kick
hated
out?
him too. Like they were just ready for war.
Yeah.
I could have sworn the Villain kicked that kid out to the point that the kid was like whispering to himself or something like, "This is how they treat their fans," and like turned around and screamed, "I hate you!" It's a Villain. That
that was something, all right.
That was an experience.
It certainly was.
kind of glad that kid is banned because first off, you don't leave a kid unattended like that because that mom just kind of dropped him off at the panel each time. It seemed like.
Well, it seemed like we weren't sure if he was with his parents at first. It looked like he was with like his sister or something.
Pretty sure they just dropped him off and said, "Screw it, we'll just."
That
He
is pretty
laid
much
on
what
the
happened.
floor.
Yeah, during your panel, he just laid down on the floor. Ah, too many things in my inventory. Oh God, there's a combination. Really? I can't even hit that switch anymore. Fuck.
Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's usually the combination.
Ah, I can't even hit the switch anymore. Fuck.
Gotta do the skyhook, man. That's the only way to make the dunk happen.
I actually can't hit that switch.
Oh, people in the chat are confirming Mario Hoops does have download play.
Oh, nice. He wouldn't leave during takedown. We were rushing to get him out and he kept faking back past villain. Amazing. I did not realize. I forgot about that altogether.
This is AC fan. Just like something that's great. Juker.
Oh my God, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Wait, why in the world would I take this elevator? Why would I take? That leads to death. Why would I take that?
That's fantastic.
The fact that kid got banned though is amazing.
He pissed off a lot of people, apparently.
The staff absolutely hated him, which is why we know that it was at other panels besides yours and Skitch's.
All right, let's see here. We need the green key, and this is the exit. This is the exit. Beauty.
I like the edit there. The double dunk. That's definitely a good emblem name there, as opposed to Diamond Dogs. That's so good.
All right, we got
AC fan. You get all the thumbs ups here.
We've saved a third of the captive basketball players. We're getting there. It's a shame we don't get a pass until we've cleared all of these. Oh God, he stole my basketball.
Well,
good thing I have
Starboy,
infinite.
It's not that kid shouldn't be allowed. It's that you need supervision. And if your kid is screaming obnoxiously to say, "Hey, shut up and enjoy the panel, or we're going home," I don't care if you have a 3-day pass. We're just gonna go home. You're not gonna get any food on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really the main problem, is that he was like interjecting in all these panels and everything, and it's just.
He thought it was his panel, every panel. Like he had like 5 panels at least. Oddly enough, he didn't show up to Other John's panel, which you thought he would have because of how stalkery he was.
I guess he probably went home at that point because that was a late panel.
Wasn't Skitch's panel also really late?
It was late-ish, not too late though. You know, also my panel had been featured a kid getting his head shot off as a gag, but you know, for kids.
For kids.
For kids. I'm just gonna say that without really any further context for the chat.
That's good enough context, really.
That's plenty enough context.
What was it? Press R to fund Newgrounds.
Ooh, yeah, press R to fund Newgrounds. Game over, press R to fund Newgrounds while playing the I Want to Be the Guy Who Game Over music.
Oh my God.
I was proud of that gag.
I forgot how silly that whole panel was.
I would like to do a panel that's just that silly, but I gotta make more content for it next time. But I think a very silly panel like that, it has a place.
I'm glad that you gave me the horn, because I think I just gave it to Emil for whatever, and I was just like, here you go, we'll just use this for thermal controllers.
Oh yeah, what panel was I at that I kept using the horn? Was that the Q&A?
That was
Skitch's,
mine. Yeah, that's why Skitch had like extra
I also used it at another panel, I thought.
Oh, you kept held on to it for other panels, yes.
Yeah, so we had like an extra horn or two, so I was just like,
I figured, because I tell you where I got that, right?
Dollar store, wasn't it?
The dollar store in the mall, yeah.
Everything at that dollar store.
That dollar store is fantastic.
It was like, what was it? You got 2 for 1, right?
Yeah, it was 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
I mean, that's a really good
what
deal.
the fuck? I thought that
I
killed
know.
it.
Oh wait, you're talking about the game.
Yeah, sorry.
I should have known that was not that shocking that those horns were 50 cents a piece.
Yeah, no, they were very poor quality. Trust me, it was very obvious.
I think part of it fell apart.
Yeah, they fell apart. That was great.
Sign of a high quality horn. Oh, speaking of horns, I guess, well, sort of horns. Timeout. I got this.
Nice.
Amazing.
put.
So, like, we went to Archie McPhee's when we were in Seattle a couple of years ago. No, a couple of years ago. It was last year. And they had a bunch of these, like, sound effect buttons. And you could just buy, like, a bunch of them. They had, like, 5 or 6. And I picked up 2. That and, like, a Scream one. Where I thought it was, you know, like the generic, like, ah! kind of scream.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a Wilhelm?
I thought it was going to be something like Wilhelm. It is the most fucking blood-curdling scream you have ever heard. I put batteries in it and then immediately remove the batteries because it's like, fuck that.
So yeah, please do not play that. I don't think people want to hear that.
Okay.
At least not this late.
All right, then I will put that away. I was going to put batteries back in and show everyone, but I'm like, maybe you're right.
It is late. Because especially
That
it's
12,
like,
that 12:30 in the morning blood-curdling scream. All right.
It's your new alarm clock. Who needs, what is it, Escape from the City?
I don't actually. I just use generic phone sound now. Escape
Fair
from the City. I've used it for years.
Time out.
There are a lot of people. Villain, you can be our bouncer again.
I had
rebel.
fun being hand out the prizes guy. I liked talking to 9 people at once. that was quite a thing. How we had a 9-way tie.
A lot of people are actually asking for me to play it. All right, give me a sec.
All right.
All right, if this is volume warning now, it's not gonna be too loud, but it's just the sound of it that was the freaky thing about it. So if you do not want to hear an annoying scream, you may want to. It's not too loud. It'll probably be as loud as the trombone was. Put the batteries in. So I thought this would just be like a short, like quick, like kind of scream, and it'd be funny to have every now and then, kind of like a Wilhelm scream.
Now hold on, wait a second. There was no try me button before you bought this?
No.
Fair enough.
And it sounds more like this.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've covered it up so it's not as loud, but it was just more like, holy shit, why would anyone want a sound effect of this? It's like what you would hear in one of those like Halloween door things that try to grab you.
Yeah, I have a pumpkin that has that generic Halloween laugh that you know.
Yeah.
You'll hear it on like most of the attractions.
There you go. And now there's my lovely regret purchase. Sounds like a dentist drill. That was such a hilariously fake scream. Oh, it totally is. That's the other thing that makes it kind of shitty.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
It ain't no Wilhelm.
Yeah, I had fun being the guy handing out prizes and stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that again for MagFest.
I'd love to help out with throwing controllers in some form.
I mean, if you guys want, I need to add the new category for MagFest.
Ooh, if you want to tell us after the stream or during intermission, secretly I can think up some stuff.
I would say call the priest, but you're already one. I don't think that's how that works, but thank you.
I think he's talking about Sonic 06.
I had this idea for a...
yeah, actually, you're totally right. I didn't even get the reference. Jesus.
By the way, it was fun watching you on, was it Game Show? Was it what it was with Smite TV's thing?
Oh, Arcade Pit.
Arcade, yeah, that was the...
Look at this guy. Look at this guy dancing back and forth. He's just really excited. I'll let him be because I want that checkpoint before I do anything else.
That was a lot of fun to watch happen.
If I am home this Sunday, I may be on again. I don't know. He asked me if I wanted to be on again because he said he's already got a couple of team members.
That I would love to at some point be on because I've watched Smite for a long time. Arcade
Pit, it was like super fun. Time out on that because Tyler54345 just subscribed. Thank you for subbing. Here, I don't know which one to pick. There's too many of them. Here's your egg.
Close your eyes.
Give me an egg. Give me an egg.
That is the
give me an egg. You will give me an egg.
I mean, someone's probably gonna make that an egg now.
Oh my God, we're just on springboards. All right.
It's the best way to play basketball.
There's the one up. Let's see if there's anything in the other corner. Why are these rooms so huge? Holy shit!
Gotta have room to bounce.
Man, that was the biggest bonus room I could have seen. Now I'm wondering if I'm missing anything. Like, I feel like I've missed... No, sorry. I already got... Did I get the basketball player this stage yet? I don't think so.
I think you did. You got someone.
I don't think I got it on this stage yet.
Oh, right. It's separated into like segments. I want to say no.
All right. I think more so it's the fact that I realize like every time a stage ends, all your coins go away. Okay, there we go. So it's more the fact that I have not gotten an extra one up out of the coins in a while. And this guy who catches all my basketballs with his claw hand. Wait, what? Oh. Gotta have this door open and close awkwardly so the monkey can throw his balls. Alright. Hey, stop stealing my basketball. Dick.
You have infinite. What do you care?
I don't want anyone to take my infinite basketballs.
The basketball economy in this game is very delicate. EA clearly wanted to make sure that people weren't abusing the system because,
Baskonomics.
well, because there was going to be a trade system that they were going to put in here, and obviously, if they were going to do that, you can't have too many basketballs.
Exactly.
It undervalues. the
Sketch
entire
knows what's up. Wait, what?
I mean, for endgame content, you really need to make sure that the markets are balanced properly.
Well, what I was thinking that they might want to include is they could include scoreboards, or not scoreboards, but backboards. But you'd have to pay for basketballs to dunk them in, and you'd get some random loot as a result.
That's
a good way to have an economy.
That's
Different
great.
rarities of basketballs with
Right.
different. It could be like a very marked, or even like just like a popped thing that comes out.
So
No one wants a deflated ball.
So I just learned that if you stand on the edge of a stage, or like where you're doing your animation, and you're like wobbling, you actually fall off by yourself.
Fantastic.
You stay in that position for like maybe 3 seconds, and then you just fall over. So that may be another reason why I was getting my ass kicked in that platforming area earlier.
I think if you're locked into the slip motion, you're already kind of just, once he does that, you're pretty much gonna fall off.
Yeah. Where the hell am I? All right, we found our basketball player, so we're good for that. All right, it looks like I can go down since there's a net down there, but I don't see ground. Oh, now I see an enemy. That'll work.
Like a net you can get caught in, a net you could dunk in.
Yeah, dunk net.
Okay.
The future of cybernetic technology, dunk net.
Dunk.net.
Dunknet/hack.
Oh, damn it, he's too short. I swear the stage looked like it was almost over. Now it just is like adding more and more.
It's not over until the buzzer rings.
But a buzzer doesn't ring.
Fair enough.
So, I'm curious about how this game operates. Do you have is there like a shot clock where you have to make the ball go into the basket within regular intervals?
No, the shot clock only kicks in when you're using your power up, which is the time freeze. Oh shit!
Man, that just doesn't make any sense. This is very unrepresentative of basketball. I just realized.
Only now have I realized this fact.
Only now. The game was very subtle about how non-basketball it was.
So Smash Tunes drew something for you on Twitter.
Oh no! All right, I'm excited. I'll check it in a sec here. All right, we gotta go. We got the goal keep. Oh, that's back at start. Shit.
Oh, nice. See, this is what makes me happy. Juker and I come up with a stupid sideshow.
Well, that's what I love when me and Skitch talk. It just becomes some ridiculously bullshit improv.
Michael
situation.
Jordan Rising rebound chance.
Oh no!
Rated
Really?
Rated B for B-ball.
All right, another stage down. 8 captives found. Oh my god!
Retweet.
All right, let's flip this on screen for a sec. Desktop cam.
Pull up AC Fans one as well.
Oh yeah, I'll pull this up as well. Michael Jordan Rising rebound chance. Rated B for B-ball. This is beautiful.
Oh.
I'm gonna retweet that.
Oh geez, people are talking about me in a Groupon.
In Groupon?
No. There's a group on Facebook. I got mentioned there.
Oh. And then of course there's AC Fans' beautiful homage as well to Metal Gear.
Diamond dunks.
The double dunk.
Double dunk.
Double dunk also works. I'm actually kind of surprised now that I look at it again that he didn't change the background that the dog's on to a basketball.
It's just like the dog being photoshopped in his hand. That's the best
good.
part. The dog,
Yeah,
the
it's so
dog,
perfectly
The
there.
dog is a weapon, man. The dog is the most
dog's
powerful
like-
Hey,
weapon.
if you've played that game, you know how powerful using that dog is.
Yes, that's right.
I've actually not played Metal Gear Solid 5 yet.
Once you get the dog, you have the best partner in the game. That's all you need.
Yep. Until you want to cheat, and then the other partner becomes available.
People don't really care if there's a dog in a sneaking suit around the area. They'll just be like, "Go away, you stupid dog," and then they don't really do anything. They'll say that again. That's about it. And then the dog will sniff out everything for you on the map, and that's
Yep.
pretty much it. You win.
Amazing.
You could also have the dog murder people for you if you want.
I mean, that sounds pretty
So the question is, why didn't you just play the game as the dog?
I wish you
Yeah,
could.
why wasn't Metal Gear Solid 5 just the dog?
I mean, I'm
I
sure
feel
there's
like-
a mod for it because there were mods to turn Snake into really dumb things for Ground Zeroes. Like the dogs were turned into Snake, which is pretty great. Or there was the Ocelot puppy, who was also good in Phantom Pain. Have you seen the Ocelot puppy, John?
No.
No.
Oh man, hold on.
I love these stupid PC mods that are just model swaps because they're so stupid. They look terrible.
I mean, that's half the
And-
point, really, is just making
I
the dumbest
know,
thing you can.
like the GTA 5 mods are the best for that reason. Oh, what about the platform? Oh, you destroyed the platforms, dude.
This mod is so stupid.
Time out.
Hang on. Time out.
You just love mods.
This is the dog you brought back. Little troublemaker. Not sure about the breed.
A real diamond in the rough, all
What
right.
the fuck?
Will get bigger.
What the fuck? All right.
Mod.
All right. I wasn't gonna let's show this on screen. Desktop mode. Trying to remember, which one of these is dedicated? Hang on, let me figure out which one of these should be preset. We got to show this on screen. Hang on.
Jake, you didn't miss anything yet. Hold on. Aren't you glad I showed you?
What the?
This all has to do with basketball. It all comes back to it.
Come back.
Jesus.
It gets better over time.
It really does.
It just gets,
Is the dog you brought back.
it starts great and it gets better.
Not sure about the breed.
You gonna Skitch? You gonna be okay?
Oh, this is so good.
Like this. You know, I can look after.
And this, then we got shut down off of Twitch.
I have a feeling someday we'll be useful.
I swear this is not.
I feel like I really should be turning this off right
A
now.
little polish.
Probably.
I say we got a true diamond.
Oh my god, this is like 3 minutes. What the fuck?
Well, it's the whole getting Diamond Dog cutscene, which is why.
Good god. Good god.
The looking down. Everything's just so wrong.
Metal Gear Solid 5, everybody.
That's all you need to know about Metal Gear Solid 5.
Game of the year every year. Skitch is gone.
I'm sorry I killed you, Skitch.
Oh, I just saw him trying to climb into the helicopter and failing. That was.
Oops, I missed an egg as well in the process of that.
Like mods are great when they're well done, and then mods are even better when they're done so shoddy.
Do you mean like the Wesker Crow mod is also really good?
The Wesker Crow mod is really good. I want to find the mod that lets everyone be Wesker in the game. I'm sorry, whoever's egg I missed. I can't actually see who it is. The chat is not showing it, and anyone who said there was an egg did not say whose egg it was. So sorry about that. Thank you for whoever subbed, though. Here is your egg.
Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. You will
moment.
give me an egg.
That was just so good.
Are you going to be all right?
I'm fine. I'm just. I just pulled up Wesker
It seems
Crows.
like you need to take a time out. Grab a nice, refreshing drink of Gatorade.
Oh my god.
No, thank you. I'm just gonna drink a nice tall glass of Wheaties. That's my preferred drink.
How do I flip the switch? Can I just press A? Motherfucker, are you serious? This
Yeah,
whole
pretty
time?
much. Yep,
Oh my god.
it's just that easy.
I could have pressed A the whole time to hit the switch.
That's right. So, oh my gosh. Like this game became a lot less clever.
Oh, A028454. Sorry about missing your egg.
This game is no Umehara Kawase.
Oh my god, don't remind me right now. I didn't even realize you could fucking reel in that game. And that's
Yeah.
why I lost.
I
had to have been the first person to get to like stage
Oh,
2.
you're close. Like I was sitting there thinking, like I have 2 physical copies, one in box of that game.
I picked up the Steam version like the week before, but I didn't actually get a chance to play it.
It's a remarkably clever game in terms of its design. The mechanics of it, the actual like aesthetic design is insane, but
I
less
like
insane
how
than this.
crazy it is actually.
Yeah, I'd say it's more cohesive than this because it's all kind of its own little thing. And actually, it'd be a neat game to have on stream if you have not done it yet on stream.
I have not actually.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever come up on a vote. I was half tempted to start the next stream that I did after that arcade pit with it, but I didn't end up doing that.
Yeah.
Do I have gold keys yet? No, I don't. Jeez.
One of the videos I shared showed off some of the tool assisted speed runs of that game, where you can actually really do some crazy exploitation of the fish line physics.
It was
That
at an AGDQ one year, and it looked really cool. But the game, he also beat the first game in like 10 minutes.
Was it Sinister who was playing through it?
More than likely.
Yeah,
It had to be Sinister.
Sinister. Who was the person who does the playthrough of Gimmick? Not Sinister.
do
They were
not
at
remember.
AGDQ this year playing Gimmick.
Yeah.
I believe.
The speed run of Gimmick is always fascinating to see because there's just so many. Because that game has such a more. What's about a game with a difficult mechanic to play with? Gimmick is way harder than Umehara Kawase. Like, because you have the whole freaking throw the star, jump at the right time so you can jump onto the star and use it as a platform.
I mean, I have Mr. Gimmick. I have a repro of it. But once again, I have not played it. It was on the mystery pile, but for some reason it.
Yeah. That's a repro of the UK version, though, is it? Or is a repro of the Japanese version? Well, it wouldn't matter.
Don't know. Wouldn't they?
It doesn't
technically
matter
be
if
the
It
it's
would be the
repro.
same game except for the text.
No, actually, no. It would be a different game because the Japanese cartridge has extra mapper chips and extra sound channels. Then,
Interesting.
so actually, it's the only game that features the sound device that it uses. It basically features the regular NES stuff plus 3 channels of square waves, which are basically the same as like the Tandy computer and the Sega Master System, but just having those 3 extra square waves gives it some textural things. But the European version of the game, the PAL version of it, doesn't have those extra sound channels, so the music is a little bit less interesting.
Dude, I am so lost right now.
Yeah,
In this
I am
game.
too. Oh, I thought you were talking about in the whole Gimmick
In the
version
whole-
differences.
No, he's lost
I'm caught up in the
before.
Gimmick verse.
Yeah, but that's one of the reasons why the game is so expensive for the Japanese version, because one, it was an expensive cart in the first place. It was one of the last games released for the Famicom. At least it was in that last range of games, and it was a relatively small release. So that's why it's like $200 for a physical cart of Gimmick for the Famicom. And that reminds me, what's that freaking
Fuck, I definitely missed the basketball player.
See, now I'm trying to think of that. What does that say here? There's that like really expensive Nintendo Entertainment System that some company has made. I forget the name of it though. The Analog NT.
Yeah, that thing is beautiful. Holy shit.
There's
If
one
I had the
reason
money,
why-
I would get that. But that's like,
There's-
it's $500 US, isn't it?
It is $500 US. Oh shit! The second production unit is sold out. Damn it! That means I can't get it. The main reason why I wanted to get it is because it has it basically works with Famicom cartridges, and it gives you control over individual audio channels on the Famicom side.
Fuck, they finally did it. Oh, God damn it.
I need to find.
Shit. I can't believe they would do that.
What is that?
That's got to be the basketball player right there.
Mm.
But I need to freeze the enemies and actually get to it, so I'm gonna have to kill myself. Because
Yeah.
I do not remember getting the basketball player in this stage, and this is like way too long a stage to want to have
At
to.
least you have an idea of where it is. That's the important thing.
I hope we'll find out in a second. Oops. Yeah, it's still saying captive here. I haven't gotten them yet.
I wish that now I wish there was a way I could have go back in time and actually pre-order a pre-order analog NT or something like that, just because the audio options are really what I wanted from that system. Because I have a bunch of Famicom games that have extra sound channels, being able to actually independently isolate those channels and record them directly from the system would have been really nice. But oh well.
Wait, why is the green key? Wait, did I re-lose the green key? What? Or is it because I already used it?
You probably already used it by the
I
time you put a checkpoint.
hope.
The game wouldn't lock you out like that. They would have given you a checkpoint.
Once again, I hope.
Green key's right there if you need to get it again.
All right. Do I have enough ice shots for this too? I gotta double check that. God, I hope I do. Oh, there's a restock right here, so that's perfect. All right, gonna go for it. Oh, or not, or I'm just gonna fall back down here. That's cool. Ice shots, right there. All right, let's do this.
But yeah, so
Oh,
I'm a little
fuck,
bummed
fuck,
about
fuck.
the analog. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, moment of concentration.
Believe in the heart of the dunk.
Wait, it wasn't him. Shit, we've got a problem. Hi, I can just do this. We've got a problem. I didn't.
Well, where does that tube go?
This is the bonus room.
No. The door was the bonus room. What about the tube next to it?
You can't enter that tube.
Oh.
So you created a time paradox.
Fuck, did I miss him then?
Lord Cuddy, yes, Juker's the one with a deeper voice. That's obviously the case.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Where did I go? Timeout. I gotta check something here.
But like, I'm a little bummed that the analog NT is sold out, and it's basically sold out. Period.
Well, if it didn't sell, there's no reason to keep making it.
Well, no, it does sell. It's just that they have to basically, in order to make them, they take existing Nintendos, take out the CPU and PPU from those systems, hard solder them into a new circuit board, and so they're limited by how many original chips they can harvest from consoles for it.
Wait, I don't even see it where he is in this guide.
People never really know what my voice sounds like. Apparently, today I'm Mike Matei or Brutal Moose. I've heard Matt Pat from Game Theory. Heard Michael Cera.
It's at the beginning of the fucking stage? Are you serious? All right, we're gonna go back and get him, I guess.
I like this one quote from Matt Moore on Twitter. But can love bloom even on the basketball field? Or on the basketball court would be
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
the battle court.
The basket course.
I can't go back. It's blocked.
Wait, we're in a lock state here.
Yep, I have to beat the stage and replay it to get the basketball player.
Wow,
That's dumb.
Dick move game.
Dumb. All right. Oh, we got no
That's
choice.
pretty bullshit. So what happens if you don't get all the teammates? You can't beat the game?
I assume it's a case where either you get the best ending if you get them all, or if something like that.
I mean, are we playing for best ending?
Preferably. I mean, we are playing
All
on
right, fair
professional.
You've got a point. You pick professional. You better be getting everyone.
So someone posted information about the Everyone to Wesker mod for Resident Evil 5.
The what?
Someone posted up information about the mod for Resident Evil 5 that makes everyone Wesker.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Never finished the mod. Don't have a download link for it. Well, the time passed. I've switched PCs. Don't have the files anymore. So I'm not sure if there's files existing for that.
Isn't the files really just Wesker? You just kind of have to copy that everywhere.
Well, it's basically just make sure the game addresses them everywhere and stuff like that. But
True.
yeah, but
Yeah, no, I remember seeing videos of it, and it looked incredible. I just really wish it had become a real thing that you could get. Because if that had happened, I would have played through all of RE5 again on stream just with that mod.
I wish if you ever do that, I'd love to play alongside just because. Did I tell you about what happened in the first week of RE5's release?
No.
I don't think you've ever mentioned this.
I rented Resident Evil 5 for the PS3, played through it and beat it in the first day or so. And then I had this wacky idea about trying to do a co-op with a friend, and then we realized how the checkpoint system behaved in it. And then this led us to doing what we could to speedrun Resident Evil 5 to get in the top of the leaderboards.
Oh, right. I think I know what you're talking about.
So within the first week of me picking up Resident Evil 5, I was able to become second place on the international leaderboard for total game complete time on Veteran on the PS3 version of the game. In fact, I have a link to the picture. It's a link to it's a long link to the picture. I'll post it into the chat down here.
Can I point out that the map doesn't even show that we didn't save the guy?
They
all look the same.
That's great design, right?
Amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at like 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, I was second place in the worldwide leaderboard with 1 hour, 32 minutes, 31 seconds.
Jesus.
Time out.
And then 2 hours later, we were down to sixth place.
Oh, sweet. You can just quick exit. I wonder if that works if we save the dude. Probably not.
Probably not.
That would actually be convenient.
Just to be safe.
And then we were gone for the top 10 in a few days. But the point was, we were able to get that high up on the list. And we're the only American players that high. Yeah. But really, we were just exploiting a lot of the there was a lot of exploits you could do in speedrunning that game.
I still have really bad memories though of Resident Evil 6 playing that with Otto.
Oh, I have not had a chance to even play through it.
It was such an experience that I still say it's not worth your time. Don't play it.
I still want to because I mean it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
You don't understand, okay? It's like I don't care that it's not worth my time. I played Dead Aim.
I would rather play Dead Aim.
Dead Aim was fun at least.
Dead Aim,
Yeah.
I had a lot more fun playing.
That's why I fucking missed him, because it was another freeze platform bullshit thing. Ugh.
I noticed that earlier, the freeze platform thing, like,
They really want you to do that.
Apparently. Well, that would explain how we missed it.
yeah, it was just right there.
It really was at the very beginning.
Wow, that's terrible. But yeah, I'm trying to think. One of my favorite one of the things I thought was actually interesting is how in Resident Evil 5, if you reset it back to the checkpoints before you died, it would reset the timer. So one of the ways you'd get the fastest time is basically just anytime you mess up, just reset back to checkpoint, effectively using save states. And the game actually worked properly in that standpoint. The other thing was teleporting people using the checkpoint system, which was kind of fun.
That I remember. In 6, though, I think one of the biggest examples for how bad that game was the Ada campaign.
The letter
which
M.
The co-op had to be patched in, so already, you know, this is like, oh boy, because originally they wanted it to be single player, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But, wow, that Ada campaign. Otto will speak for me when I say this. It's practically playing single player. The second player can only kill the enemies. They can't interact with any objects, which means you can't open doors. You can't even solve the puzzles. You just gotta sit there and be useless. I don't know why you can't even open the doors, though. That's so weird.
Because it's good game design.
He couldn't even shoot a body down from the ceiling for a puzzle. That's how limited he was. It was really bad.
So what you're saying is it's a high-quality game, right?
Yes, and you
Would
should
play
totally
again?
it.
I mean, Paul wants to play through it. I think Jake would love to play through it again. Or, like, not again.
You
Would
say
play-
you want to, but then
For
you're gonna start
6?
it.
I mean, I'd love to play through 6 with someone just because I just want to play through it. I mean, just to do it.
Don't ask me to play through 6 gigs. That's not happening. Like, I wouldn't quite say me and Otto are friends. I would say we're more. We kind of went through.
We're
a
no
war
longer
together.
friends. That's just how much
No,
that
we
game
we
scarred
never
us.
were. If you ask him, he'll say that.
This game breaks friendships that never existed in the first place. You know,
We're like war buddies. We went through a tough time together, and now we're a lot more hardened.
Now we never want to see each other again.
I mean, he says that all the time to me, so that's that. I mean, that's Otto. So yeah.
Shit. No, no! Fucking hell.
Zakura Wrath. I'm not. It's the thing about it. It's not necessarily. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'm looking at the thing here.
The camera's also atrocious too. I should mention parts
Okay.
we just can't.
We might be in luck. We might not have to actually beat the stage. It has not prompted me saying captive here.
Oh well then, I would say leave.
I'm gonna try to get up there again.
Okay, so
Someone asked, "Are we beating this game tonight?"
Timeout.
Well, the problem is you need to beat a bunch of stages to get to a password. So right now I'm more concerned about getting passwords to use. Oh fuck! Come on, piece of shit! Platforming is a little janky. I don't like this gimmick. This is a very dumb gimmick.
The ice thing.
Yeah. All right, he's not there.
Timeout.
All right, cool. Leave.
I'm gonna jump back in. If it prompts me again, then
okay.
yeah, it's not prompting me. I'm gonna take that for that.
Hey, that's a win. Take it.
So Zakura Wrath, thank you for that link because this is the same software that they're using in the analog NT to do the audio channel isolation stuff.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. All right, let's see here. Gold ball, baseball.
Oh, that is a terrible way to start the level.
Yeah, and I also didn't have. I was at the beginning of the menu, so I had to go through them all before I could even fire normally.
Timeout.
I'm gonna go to bed since this ain't fortune cookie, and I have to actually get up tomorrow for something. No, fair enough. I'm actually surprised we still got as many people watching tonight as we do.
People like basketball.
I see. The reason I ended up wanting to stream today was because we just had a really, really shitty morning, and I just wanted something to just kind of relax with. I don't know if people saw Reese's rant on Twitter today, or thereof, but our house got carbon monoxide pumped into it today.
That's not good.
No. And it's all because of this fucking asshole neighbor that has a diesel truck that he likes to leave idling for about 40 plus minutes. And it's got one of those exhaust systems that pumps it straight towards the houses, and the houses have their intakes for air at the front. So I talked to a bunch of my neighbors today, and at least 2 of them confirmed that they also got a bunch of carbon monoxide pumping into their house this morning.
Are you able to be in your house for that long? Like, I know you're streaming right now, but like,
Yeah.
what'd they say?
Yeah, it's fine. We had to actually like open up all the doors and get air out. This was at 6:30 in the morning, by the way.
Hey, at least you were up. Not you didn't like
No,
die in your
we've been like we're alive. That's the important thing. But like this is a townhouse, so like it's split up like 3 floors, and
Right.
we were at the top floor, and Reese just suddenly wakes up. She's like, "Do you smell gas?" And like I'm like half of us like, "Huh, what?" And sure enough, she was right. We smelled gas, so we had to we freaked the fuck out, and we had to open up all the windows to make sure we were fine. The whole thing's just fucking stupid. Reese was talking about it on Twitter.
I would call the police on that guy. That guy is pretty stupid if he thinks he can do that.
I talked to the cops today. We can't actually do anything about it unless they catch him in the act. Essentially.
It's ridiculous. You can. I mean, wouldn't you be able to still find traces of carbon monoxide in your house?
Here's the
or
thing.
anyone's house?
Here's the thing. When we talked to the cops, the fire department and an ambulance came because the fire department was like, all right, someone might be sick, so just rush there. So they fired, 2 fire trucks showed up, an ambulance showed up. They ran through with the detectors. This was at 3 p.m. I think, because that's when we talked to the cops. No traces. We'd aired everything out. So if it happens again today, or at 6:30 this morning, then we have to call the cops, call Calgary Parking. We have to do a bunch of shit.
Nothing at the other houses when they asked them about anything?
What do you mean?
Well, like, I assume they went to the other houses too, right?
No, at the time I hadn't talked to the neighbors because they weren't home.
Ooh, that would have been useful.
I talked to them after, and the funny thing is, the guy is so notorious in our like area that I didn't even have to say like who it was, and they immediately knew who I was talking about. I was like, "Hey, have you had any like noise problems or like gas problems lately?" He's like, "The white truck," and they're like, "Yeah, that's him." So apparently, like, he's well known. I don't know. The whole thing is stupid. I hope.
You
this
gotta
gets
be
worked
such
out
an
soon.
asshole to do something like that.
Yeah, the whole thing's really stupid. We're just hoping that this is it. Like that was just like a fluke thing, and it doesn't happen again. But the fact is, the dude's still got like a ridiculously loud truck. So no matter what, like we've been woken up multiple times just from hearing him start his truck. And then, like I said, he leaves it.
Even just that. That's a noise complaint.
Yeah, he leaves it idling for like 40 fucking minutes at least. It's stupid.
Jake's got a point. Everyone in Canada is super nice.
Here's the problem. Everyone in Canada is also very passive-aggressive, so they won't actually
They
do
are.
anything. Ironically, it's taken the American saying something about it for something to actually happen. So Reese has just been basically, I don't want to say spearheading the whole thing, but she basically put everything in motion because she was very logically saying, I don't want some fucking asshole to kill me because he just wants to run his truck.
No, I completely agree.
I just can't believe that, like, we're the first to to say it.
That's just
Time out.
stupid. Not for you, but like for your neighbors who have. How many times has this happened to them? Did they say?
He only started. All right, so there's a bit of a story with this guy. This guy only started parking out of there 4 days ago because he was banned from parking in our complex because his
wonder
vehicle
why.
was so loud. And then he also was parking in the guest parking, which is not allowed from like 12 to 6.
Time out.
How is it idle for 40 minutes? Is gas worth dirt down there? Right now it is. But he runs on diesel, which I believe is usually cheaper. So it's a diesel truck, which also makes it worse for air pollution, unfortunately. God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he got banned from parking in the actual building in the complex. So he would park on the street, which is legally allowed because the complex doesn't own that. But when he was doing that, he moved a wrecked truck into his parking lot, into his driveway, and kept that wrecked truck there and slowly would be work on it, strip out parts from it, which apparently people in the complex complained about because it's way, way, way against the condo's bylaws. And he, at
Time out.
9 or 10 o'clock at night, he decided to move this truck on a Saturday. It was Saturday 9 o'clock. It was snowing, and he's like, I've got to move this truck because I guess it was going to get towed by the cops otherwise if he didn't. The problem is, it didn't have wheels.
Oh, yeah. See, I figured this is where this is going. It just makes that really horrible scraping sound, like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, and then he just has it's a diesel pickup truck basically is what it was, but he attached a boat trailer to it, just a long trailer, and then by him, not quite by himself, with his girlfriend and just some random friend of his, the three of them attempted to lift this truck that didn't have any wheels onto this trailer so he could drag it around with his pickup truck. Keep in mind, he stripped it, so the engine block was out, but it was still the shell of a truck. And God, what else? Oh yeah, it took him about an hour to even get to the point where he could even try lifting it.
Time out.
because he tied, I wouldn't say a rope. It looked like a fire truck's fire hose to the truck, and then gunned his truck in the middle of the complex and dragged the truck that was on just its rims, or like the axle rims, across concrete. He adjusted it about 10 times. We watched him do this from our bedroom.
I can hear the scraping in my head, just picturing it. Ugh.
It was just the absolute fucking worst. And then when he realized, like, he only had this pickup truck, so he realized he couldn't actually lift it. Because what he originally did was he put wooden ramps at the edge of this trailer, and then rolled his truck backwards to try to force the on rims truck to go up this ramp onto a trailer. Realizing that this was stupid and actually breaking the trailer and his like little edges for the platform for the trailer, he then decided to get his engine block loader and slowly lift up a portion of the truck at a time, edge his truck and trailer backwards onto it, lower it, lift up the next part. Eventually realized that he couldn't do that, so he had to get another jack to lift up on top of the trailer itself. So now this thing is on 2 different jacks. He is moving a truck backwards with a trailer, attempting to load this truck onto it. And it's wobbling back and forth on it. I'm legit shocked that this guy did not drop the truck on someone or something. It looked like it multiple times. Reese and I were honestly just watching, like, there's going to be an accident. We're going to have to call 911. What is going to happen?
I wouldn't have called 911 on this guy.
And then at one point, he actually succeeds, believe it or not, which was the shocking thing. He gets on the trailer, gets on the truck, and to adjust it in place, he puts his feet on the edge of the trailer and then just starts pulling the truck himself. Like, just using the force of his movement to try to jostle it into place. It once again almost flips over. I don't know how many fucking times it happened. It was ludicrous. And then he finally succeeds. It's 2 hours later. He finally gets the truck loaded up. It seems to be safe enough that he can move. So he goes to wherever the fuck he was bringing the truck in the first place. And then he comes back an hour later. He goes to his back door. He gets out of his truck, goes in, grabs something, and then leaves again. And then we're thinking, oh, what the hell did he forget? What could he have forgotten? Then he comes back like 5 minutes later and parks the truck outside on the road with the other truck and trailer attached. And at this point, we're just losing our shit. Like, how do you think this is even remotely a good idea? Like, how did you go through all that work just for nothing? And then, we got up the next day and it was still there. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the falling off the edge thing. Give me them shoes. I need them shoes.
Must be the shoes.
Eventually, he got, he left. He came back later that day, and it wasn't on his vehicle anymore. So we assumed that he actually succeeded in whatever bizarre-ass mission he had with that truck. But then we actually went to go get the mail, and we had to walk past the guy's house. And, A, we saw all the scraped-up concrete from when he just hauled the truck. And B, we saw all the screws, the pieces of metal, and all the nails that fell out of the truck when he did that, which he left in the middle of the road in our complex. It's really fucking dumb. I just really needed a rant. Sorry.
It's okay.
That was basically...
I'm sure give him like a week and he'll be behind bars.
I don't
if he
think
does
that's
that
gonna
again.
happen.
They'll do something at least. Maybe if you're lucky, he'll at least move.
He is a renter. We've had it confirmed. He does not actually own the property that he's in.
They can technically kick him out though, right?
Yes, but it's not a quick, simple process. So, wait, how the fuck am I supposed to hit this? What?
Throw a basketball through the lightning?
missing something here, clearly. What the hell?
You can't just basketball it.
No, I can't, because it's the wrong way.
Ooh.
I saw someone ask, how old is this guy? We should have recorded it. Reese actually recorded him dragging the vehicle and also loading it, so that actually happened. Alright, fuck it. I gotta tank the damage. It's the only way. Alright. Yeah, I don't understand it, because the basketball, or the baseball one wouldn't have got that. Come on.
What, you had to walk through that twice?
No, I died. Because I tried to make the next jump and then fell in.
Ooh. I see there is what looks like a moving platform on the edge of the screen.
Someone said use baseball. I've tried those on the Switches before. It doesn't seem to work, so unless it's very selective.
Use bowling ball?
How would bowling ball have worked?
Super heavy? I don't know.
This guy's a jerk, however, you do have to warm up a diesel in cold weather. The problem is now, like, the real problem now is the fact that he's getting carbon monoxide into, like, multiple people's house.
He's unintentionally trying to kill people at the same time.
Yeah, basically. Which is a major, major problem. So.
Hi, Tom and Pat.
Hey, Tom and Pat. How's it going? Shaq Fu, Michael Jordan, Shaq Fu. What? Patty, how's Lana Lana going? Been tuning in and out on those because I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I also don't see myself ever actually finishing that game. Or playing it, for that matter.
It's a difficult game.
Ah, God, should I even try going for the bonus stage again? I guess there's no point. I've already got the heart.
Nah. You've got pretty full health. I don't think you need it.
I just need to get back to where I was, unfortunately. Alright, we've got our cartoon giant character here. Let's kill him. Oh, fuck, hang on. Alright, this must be where we... Oh, yeah, there we go. I guess they just wanted me to bring the shoes. I guess that's all I had to do. But there's, like, no time. Because it runs out so fast. They can't be expecting me to go and get the shoes.
Time out.
It must be just tanking damage. Oh, Pat is very angry about Lama Lana, so sorry. That actually also sounds like the common response to anyone who's playing Lama Lana.
I've played that before. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. At least they're nice enough to ask you, hey, if you read this again, you activate hard mode for that one part.
What?
That's a part in the game is at the beginning, there is a thing. If you read it twice, it says you will activate hard mode. Don't do this. If you read it again, that's it. There's no going back.
So basically, you could accidentally activate hard mode.
Yeah, if you're an idiot, you could just be permanently stuck in hard mode.
That's so dickish.
It does say don't read it again.
Did it say that in the original release or just in the new one?
I don't remember. I know it's in the new one.
That seems like something they would only have put in the new one just to completely troll players.
I think it does warn you, though, it will activate hard mode.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Look at this. This is how you're supposed to do this.
With basketball?
Wait, what? No, that wasn't the answer. What? Uh-oh. Well, now we've got a problem. All right, well,
No, it does get much harder than that, though. That's just, like, one dickish thing that it does.
Debating if I should become evil Proton John. The problem is Proton's already pretty evil. Wow. I did it without even trying.
That's right. You did it.
I'm
You did it.
surprised no one has went to a convention, though, as the priest version of you.
I guess I just have to tank the damage. This is the only thing that seems to make sense. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would that be the case? Yeah, now there's the fucking shoes I needed. And there's a gold key down there, so I actually have to go down here. I already got the basketball player in this stage, right?
Yes?
I'm so confused right now.
So what does going on that lift bring you to?
Didn't Deceased Crab LP La Milana 3 times? Yes, that is correct. He got a lot of shit for that on SA.
People
Hell,
on SA...
that does that heart and a half? Really? All right. We just need to beat this stage and the boss, and then we get a password. That's what I want right now. Come on.
People on SA don't make the best
Time out.
choices sometimes in their LPs.
Oh, hang on. We got our wacky ref here messing me up first. And you know what? Like, people gave him a lot of shit for that, but I know a lot of people who are basically like, I would totally redo an LP if I wouldn't get shit for it.
I think I remember even Emil asking once on Twitter, he's like, hey, if one of my older Emil LPs could ever be redone, I remember, I think people were saying Earthbound, because that was like the first one he did.
Yeah.
That or Mother.
So, Earthbound 1 or Earthbound 0?
So, John, what about you? Kirby Superstar?
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't even bother redoing that at this point. There's no point.
It could be the same thing. You could just, not eat pizza.
But that was half the fun. No.
Eating
You know
the
what?
pizza?
Pizza is the best part. Let's be real.
During my very first Let's Play, the one I did on Something Awful of Kirby Superstar, I net played with everyone, so I actually had someone playing as a partner every time. And during one of them, I ordered pizza, and it actually showed up in the middle of the recording. So I kept the recording going because this was like my first time doing an LP. I didn't know better.
Also, no one cared back then, too.
Also, no one cared. That's the more important thing to point out. And I just, in the middle of this LP, just started eating pizza. So I always like give myself shit for that. But it's funny in the dumbest way possible.
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate. I don't think there's really a gate for this per se. Oh, that's how I get them. Duh. Why didn't I even think of that? Jordan, don't get stuck. Jordan, don't get stuck. Don't care, tanking it.
Timeout.
There we go. To be fair, that's one thing I like about those early 2007 LPs. They're so casual. John, it was pizza. We forgive pizza.
Do you even remember what kind of pizza it was? I'm sure you probably say in the video. If it's like
You know what?
pepperoni.
I do, because back then there was only one place I got pizza from because it was cheap. And that was Pizza 73.
73.
Yeah, because they gave you 2 pizzas for the price of 1.
But what was on the pizza?
Double pepperoni with extra sauce. Odds are, knowing me.
Pretty good choice.
All right, Dennis Rodman. There we go. I've already gotten the player in this stage, right? I believe so.
Yes,
I think I got him super early. Right, because he was on the path that wasn't an elevator at the beginning. All right. That was a waste. I should have waited on that.
Shoes are invincibility, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Extra sauce. Dude, what? Sauce is the best part.
Sauce is delicious.
Sauce is the best part of the pizza.
I mean, yeah, otherwise you're just eating, what, bread with cheese
Yeah.
and pepperoni?
Pretty much. I don't know. I got to a point where I try to get less cheese on my pizza now. Because I don't like the taste of it as much.
I mean, it could just be where you're getting it from.
I mean, they could all just as easily be that too. Oh shit, we're at the second boss fight. This looks a lot more dangerous than the first one.
So the first boss was a basketball. Is this boss going to be Wheaties, Shoes, or Gatorade?
Mikey, nice to see you again. I trust you're enjoying my game. More challenge than you're used to, I'm sure. Not quite, Dr. Cranium. I can beat you at any game. Let's do Street Fighter right now. Oh, really? I used to throw a nasty spitball, you know. I am unstoppable, as they say. It's Cranium, right? I don't remember reading about you. Who'd you say you played for again? You're getting on my nerves. I've made something special for you. Quite electrifying, I might add. Ha ha ha, he disappears. What?
Mm-hmm.
It is basically that weird 3D model again, but now it's Frankenstein?
Frankenball?
Frankenball. This
Frankenbell.
doesn't look good. This doesn't
Stitching
look good at
together
all.
the best players in the NBA to make one super basketball player.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
I can't tell what that is.
This boss is so weird. What am I doing? I'm not using my special
What
shots.
is going on with this boss?
I'm gonna save my shots because I'm about to die. I'm just gonna use my regular basketballs for this attempt.
I think you're slowly breaking him apart. Oh, no, never mind. You're not. He regained everything.
This is not looking good. All right, since there's no checkpoint before the boss, it's going to take us a while to get back there again, which is really dumb. It's going to make me go through that stupid maze again. Thank God we got the health extension at least.
There's no way to skip that cutscene though, right?
Oh yeah, the text, I think you can just like fast it.
Is it possible to run in there with the invincibility and skip that and then get a few free
Probably
hits?
not.
You want to try?
You got to do all that annoying platforming across the gold
Right,
spaces.
yeah, no, that's... I completely
There'd be
forgot
no
about
way
that.
to do that. It's way too awkward platforming.
Handmade pizza is also delicious.
What kind?
Handmade?
Oh yeah, handmade's good.
It's really good. Especially depending on how you make the dough.
I gotta deal with you just in case I fall back down. Oh shit! I should have known. All right, well at least I can get this, a little bit of health back. When did this game get so like extra hard?
Maybe you went to the hard stage and the other direction was the easy stages?
No, that's the guide says that this is the technical world 2 you're supposed to go to.
Basically, what happens is if you start a stage for the second time, it activates hard mode for the rest of the game.
You were just waiting to say that, weren't you?
No, I just thought of it right now.
That's what me and Skitch do. We're pretty much on the spot. I mean, that's why, like, Skitch even takes improv classes.
So fucking dumb. I
I
thought I had the
took-
game paused. I wasted the shoes.
Right.
I literally just stood there. Fuck! Fuck, this run's done. How could it be that dumb? God damn it. I stopped and read the chat and I saw someone talk about Superman asking if it was dead again, and I got pissed. And to answer that question, no, it continues after Yoshi's Island. I've said it a million times.
But John, Yoshi's Island is finished. The last episode said it was the
No,
finale.
it's not, because the last episode also says... It's so dumb.
See, you never clarify that, and then people have to ask that anyway.
It's got to be like, break that thing instead?
It looks like there's something to the right.
What do you mean to the right?
To the right is... Because the electricity is there, but there has to be a way to have turned it off.
No, none of them.
Time out.
I don't have any hits left. I can't do this.
Do you take a full hit, or do you take like half a hit?
I have half a hit left.
Ooh, yeah, no. Try going to the right though. See what happens if you go all the way to the right, and if there's anything.
There's nothing. There's a power up. I'm
Did it have a power
I'm
up?
pretty sure it's just a case of I have to tank the hit or I have to bring the shoes with me.
Game
Are
design.
you shitting me?
Time out.
That was the answer?
That's just fantastic.
You haven't even seen it yet, but yeah, it is. And I fucking died anyways.
Of course, I'm not surprised. Hey, I was right though to go over there.
But I tried like every other fucking shot. How many basketballs hit it and that's the one that worked?
I told you the answer to everything is basketball.
Time out.
Oh, fucking hell.
Time out.
Can't believe it. That was the fucking answer.
It's always basketball in this game. There is no other answer.
How would the other ones not count and that one would? Now I'm actually upset.
Just accept your losses, and you found a way around it. Now you don't need the invincibility there. I mean, it's useful, but
I mean,
you're not doing a speedrun here.
it helps for like the jump after it, basically.
True. I noticed you
And then
missed
this
that, but then
this
that's
horse
it's like a
shit to
good-
begin with,
yeah.
yeah. Let's go to secret. Oh, I keep forgetting he falls off automatically. There's just some weird decisions with this game. Like, it could be so much better than it is. But
The
there's just-
jumping wasn't as awkward.
yeah. Just so many weird decisions they made. Now I'm wondering how the next couple of worlds are going to be if this is how this world is.
Well,
Shit.
I can't imagine there would be an ice world in this game, but you're already dealing with slippery physics.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that's probably not the most obvious, is that those little mini platforms are super slippery.
Which I don't necessarily understand why they're slippery. I guess because glass?
I guess. Oh my god, and then it doesn't help that you can't even jump on these platforms after a certain point.
Yeah, those platforms are kind of dumb that they just decide to
They
not.
have to be halfway out for you to actually land on them. If you notice how far it is when it kicks me off. Now I gotta save all my power shots. I'm gonna need them for the boss.
Oh, we were talking about that earlier, Jake.
Yeah, the shoes ran out during the cutscene.
Oh, you made it up there on the first try?
It was actually a remastered, better version of this game that came out the same day. It's called Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, no, remember we were talking about that for a while earlier.
I know. All right, let's do it.
You've got full health. You've got the balls.
Not if I keep missing them. It seems like hitting the body is what turns them into the flight mode.
Try and only hit him in the head. I mean, it's what stands out.
Well, that's how you do damage. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Play slow.
That's not quite how this works, dude.
It doesn't look like it's the case now. It just looks like you're hitting him in the body, but unless there's like a certain number of hits triggers him going into that mode.
Uh-oh, we're not looking so hot right now.
Because he gets insanely fast. How are you supposed
And he
to dodge
does
that
so
shit?
much damage! Ah! Two lives left. I can't be angry because I'm unprofessional. But I'm out. Yeah, it doesn't save your shots. I'm out of all that ammo now. That's the shitty thing. Alright, so what are we going to do now? I mean, I can restock on most of them.
You should be good to restock. It's finding out what triggers him going into that thing. I don't know if it's like a damage threshold.
I can't tell you. I thought it was just hitting him in the body enough that it happened.
Because it didn't look like that, because you were hitting him a few times and he just didn't really care.
He goes into flight mode as soon as he pushes you as far back as you can. Just wait for go into flight mode and run. No, because that's not the trigger, because sometimes he does it earlier. If you've noticed during the fights, he'll just trigger
That is
it like
true. He
halfway
did that
through.
on the first fight. He did that.
So there's something else to it. It's not that simple.
I mean, Tenmar gave you a guide, right?
Yeah, I don't want to cheat through everything. The only reason I even looked at the guide last time was to see if I'd missed anything.
Fair enough. A professional doesn't use guides unless they're missing one of the players and need to find them.
Well, because that was a little dumb to begin with. You gotta admit.
No, you should be able to go back and get everyone, but at least they were nice and said, hey, we don't tell you that you could do this, but you could just.
Well, we have to assume we haven't got the prompt saying that we can. That's the
Well,
case
it didn't
yet.
say that you had to get the guy again, which is the important thing.
We're gonna find out once we beat this boss. All right, so I might as well restock on shots while I can. Don't miss the jump, Jordan.
Some people are saying when you get behind him,
Saying what about getting behind him?
if you get behind him, it might trigger it. I don't think that's the case either.
Well, how do I physically get behind? Well, actually, you know what?
You
That
have to
does
get
make
behind
sense. Yeah, but I have to get through him to do that. All right. So we know that works. All right, I need the gold key up here, so let's get these shoes. Let's get that restock of basketballs up here, since it seems to have almost every type up here. And now we die in the process and have to do everything over again. You get out of here. I'm just sick of dealing with you right now.
Is there a health upgrade up there?
There's only one health upgrade per world, and it's in the bonus room, and I already got it. And
All right.
we're at full health.
That's good.
cranium.
Because I can't imagine doing this without full health.
You're tanking the damage instead of running under the monster's flying spike ball mode. The problem is I take the hit before he switches. Alright. Let's do it. I only got one max power shot, which will actually hit. Wow. Alright, gotta dunk these for max damage.
You want the maximum dunks right into his cranium.
Nope, that didn't work. Oh, maybe they were right. Maybe he actually just straight up does that when you get to the end.
Might be the case.
Yeah, actually, maybe that is correct. All right.
Oh, so that way he doesn't entirely just run into you and screw you over.
I guess.
But you dodged it that time.
What? Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
That did not work how I expected it to, but...
Hey, it worked in your favor. What do you care?
Yeah, we've got 10 captives. We're good. There's a new hit game better than this. It's called Life. I know how to beat it. Turn off the game.
But you know what? Life is a cereal. And it's not nearly as good, though, as Wheaties.
It's right.
Sponsored by Wheaties.
Wheaties sponsored by
Wheaties.
Wheaties.
Yes.
Wheaties in the new Gatorade flavor.
Yes. What good is Wheaties if you can't just have a refreshing thing of Gatorade to use? Especially when you don't have any milk.
Well, no. You have to remember the newest cereal.
So hold on a second. You said that this was World 2. Why is it the key is on the right instead of the
I
middle?
don't know.
One lied to you. That guide, I guess.
All right, let me write down this password. Cut the intermission. I'm going to take another break. Actually, it's
We
2
could probably
a.m.
do one more.
There's no way we're going to get through a whole world.
We should be able to. I'm sure it's not going to be as bad as this world.
You say that.
I can't tell if it's an O or a 0. I'm going to assume that's a 0.
Try both.
W6VD TDX 0B ZR W6VD. All right. Okay, let's see if that unlocks a new area or if it's just... Yeah, there's train number 3 to lead back to the factory. I mean, why not at this point? So let's see. There's the factory. There's whatever the world is between the factory and the final area, and then the actual final area. So there's still a good chunk of this game left. We've only saved 10 out of 21 basketball players. At least we got our sweet basketball jams again. Or sweet train jams. Oh, I have no power shots left because I used them all on the boss. Never mind. Guess that
You're
makes
gonna start
sense.
fresh. Don't worry about it. You'll be just fine.
Give me that 23.
Oh, now you're going left, which actually makes sense.
Yeah, they thought of that. Good old EA.
I'm curious though, if you're going from the other side, if you would actually be going right. 'Cause I thought of that too.
Yeah, we already did that. Remember?
No. If you're coming in, like you went to the top left corner first, then you went to the right.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, probably. Because you can
I wouldn't be
go to
surprised.
the stages whenever you want.
Those are not hobos. Those are paparazzi.
Yeah, that's why they all have trench coats and cameras. Case in point, they just took a picture of me. I don't know why that guy's trying to interview me too. He really wants to figure out why Michael Jordan's running around on top of a train.
I mean, I would be asking that same question.
Goose! Alright. Okay, there's no point staying on this score screen. Yep, so we've done all of the main world. It's just this and the last 2 areas. And it's 2 a.m. now, so there's no way we're going to finish this tonight.
There's no way we're gonna finish, but we can at least do one more.
But there's
Maybe
no
even-
point, because there's no passport. You only get a passport after clearing 5 stages.
Hmm.
So there's no point in finishing factory or starting factory unless we're going to finish factory.
Well, Take a look at the first level and see how it is.
Yeah, let's see how it is. They look really big stages. They look like really big stages.
It can't be as bad as the labs. Labs had a lot of dumb hazards.
What was the warning that it says here? Chemical vats and hydraulic presses.
Chemical vats just sound like, hey, don't land here, which is basically
It's showtime.
easy to avoid.
Pat says it takes forever, trust me. All right. Oh, God. Yeah, I can already tell by looking at this. Jesus. This looks like it's going to be a clusterfuck. Maybe we should just end it here for the night and then continue round 2 another time.
Might be a good idea.
That's what I'm feeling right now. This now officially looks like Donkey Kong Country, so Skitch must be excited.
Well, I mean, look, you have to have your underwater level, and this is replaced with the sewer level, you know?
Gotta have a sewer
Yeah,
level.
this is very sewer level.
Well, it's it's supposed to be like Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Exactly.
What good's a plumber without, home field advantage?
On the plus side, at least the platforms don't look as shitty.
Yeah, this actually looks a lot nicer at this stage. The disgusting toxic green water.
Yeah, but I mean, this doesn't look bad, but yeah, we will stop here on this game for now. And I will probably stop the stream too at this point.
Timeout.
Timeout. So I guess that's part 1 of this, playing through this. Nah, man, listen to this guy try to peer pressure John into playing more. Alright, that'll probably be the stream. Since the 2 raids were attempted, or 1, and they both kind of fell apart, and because Skitch hasn't seen it, maybe I will show the countermeasures. I gotta check something quick here first. I was told to check something before I actually...
People are saying check donations.
Yeah.
Lisa was basically, that right there in the corner was the whole lab for you.
Yeah. Basically.
We just had some lightning in there, and maybe a Frankenstein head on the other girl.
Alright. Hi, John. Cool Bond here. First time donator and first time I managed to catch your stream live, but a long time fan. Do you own Rare Replay, and would you be willing to try to get Beyond the Impossible... Beyond the Impossible sometime on a stream? With love from the Frozen North, where men are models and the women gives all the other women's body image issues. Cool Blonde. I guess this would be Cool Blonde, but you definitely said Cool Blonde. I don't know what Beyond the Impossible is achievement-wise. I'm going to assume... No, there's no way that's get every achievement in every game in Rare Replay. That makes no sense. Unless that's the Battletoads Turbo Tunnel Infinite achievement. That would make sense. But yes, I do have Rare Replay. But I have to realize what you're actually looking at for that. So maybe I'll look into that. Clarkmeister says, so the Lakers are giving Shaq his own statue in front of Staples Center during this season. Personally, I'd like to see it modeled after this GIF.
Yeah, it's Turbo Tunnel Infinite.
That's Infinite Turbo Tunnel?
Yep.
Okay. It's the Shaq shaking his shoulders GIF. That would be great. I would love to see a statue that's animated. That actually would be kind of funny. Donation comic from Kikyo. We'll do that last. Now rapping, basketball number 1, Neo King Dragneel. Basketball is my favorite sport. I just like the way they dribble up and down the court. Just like I'm the king on the microphone, so is Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks. Take me to the hoop. My favorite play my favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go, because it's basketball. Mr. Curtis Blow. And then it's a link to a bunch of GIFs. And I made this just now.
I'm proud of that person. That's a lot of dedication.
I can't tell what this is from, but I like it. I'm gonna guess this is from Mario Sports Mix. Oops. Yeah, that's the GIF.
Amazing, Jake.
Hey, John, it's TGB Hunter. Just want to say thanks for another great stream, and I hope your 2016 is going well. I know mine is since I've been Whoa, jeez. I know mine is going well since I've been diagnosed and been fighting pneumonia for the entirety of January. Yay. Anyways, your streams this month have made a recovery less tedious, so as a thanks, here are a couple bucks and some new egg sounds. I hope you'll get a kick out of them, even though I doubt they will be as amazing as the other egg sounds you've gotten this stream.
It's probably the best stream in a while in terms of egg sounds.
You will give me
The shoe!
What?
You will give me
The shoe!
You'll give me the shoe.
egg. You will give me an egg. You will give me an egg. You will give me an egg.
Chris at the end's pretty good. Thanks, TGB, and I hope that the recovering from pneumonia goes a lot better, because that's gotta fucking suck, dude.
Good later, dude.
Hey, it's Inishima's. Hey, it's James. Just was wondering if I needed to know anything ahead of time to help with the panel. Also, I hope a 500 chip poker set is enough for everyone. Loving the stream tonight, even though I work in 6 hours. Save Chicago. And then it cuts off. James, just hit me up on Skype with the part that I can't read out loud.
Are you sure you want to invite G again for poker, though? 'Cause I heard about that.
I mean, that was pretty funny that it kept working. Dragneil donates again, and with a very interesting message, and then has a gif of, oh, because it's related to the truck, dude. That makes sense. Fuck that trucker. I live in Texas, and I know a fucker in a giant fucking goddamn truck, so here's a gift for your trouble, brother. You know what? This is therapeutic. Reese, you might want to see this one, too. That's the wrong layout. That's top-down perspective. And this man is blowing up a truck, and I completely agree. However, how the fuck he did not get hit by any of the shrapnel is
he
a
put that
goddamn
in the
miracle. Holy shit.
Truly amazing.
Nice. Now, Kikyo's comic. Gotta remember which window region is the full thing. Apparently not that one. No. Everything is broken. Awesome. Cool. Alright, well, we'll do it this way then. I see how it is. Do-do-do-do-do. Konbanwa, John, I didn't expect you to stream so soon, so I didn't really get the chance to think of a good idea for a donation comic thingy. But it's tradition now, and I think a few people will be disappointed in me if I didn't do one, so now here we are. Before I go on to explain the last donation comic, the Evil Me was a reference to the Kuchisake Onna, so all those who messaged me with snarky comments on Twitter and comics saying either yes or no, if you knew the legend, you would know saying yes or no would end up getting you killed. I'm looking at you, Rosie. That's a beautiful picture there. With that out of my system, I would like to ask you and those in the call, Skitch in particular apparently, what is your favorite instrumental song / orchestral song?
Oh, geez. Quick guess. A quick one I can throw out there is "Music for 18 Musicians" by Steve Reich. Want to listen to it? Be prepared. It's a 50 to 1.5 hour. No, it's 50 to 70 minute long composition to listen through, but it's totally great for zoning out, and it's really, really well done, especially when it's performed well. So,
I mean, if we're just talking about like mellow music in general, Crazy Diamond is really good to mellow out too.
here,
Did I butcher Konbanwa? Or no, it's Konbanwa.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think I said it that bad, did I? It's Konbanwa.
You could have said it worse. I mean, if you wanted
Wow.
to say it worse, you could.
All right. Well, I was taught how to say that word by someone that was actually Japanese, so good to know I've butchered it that one bad.
At least they didn't tell you words and then tell you the wrong meaning, and then it turned out to be something super offensive.
Maybe they did. Maybe that was it.
Touché.
Although I know that's good evening, so. No, it wasn't bad. It was just funny to me. Oh, okay. My answer for favorite instrumental song is Ghost Rider by RJD2, because I didn't want to actually pick something classical. Oh, people are saying I said it right. Now Jake just feels bad. All right, cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Feel bad, Jake. My favorite is To Tame the Perilous Skies by David Halsinger. Skitch might know that song or who that is, but it's basically the United States Air Force theme song. I'm serious. It was commissioned by the Air Force to be it. Give it.
What is it called?
To Tame the Perilous Skies by David Halsinger.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah. That's Interesting one. It's cool.
Wow, wow, that was an interesting one. Also, Skitch.
So double checking it real quick.
All right. Also, Skitch. Back when I was in high school, we played First Circle in our jazz band, and our ballad in our marching band show was First Circle. To this day, is still one of my favorite Pat Metheny songs. I also like Roots of Coincidence.
Nice.
Anyways, before I go, whenever you do another cookie stream, could maybe OJ be put on the list? I want to have my rematch with you and Luca. Also, I just found it funny when you ruin Luca's calm music with shirtless drifting. That makes 100% sense in context. Oh my god, that's why it was a GIF. Anyways, sorry for not having really too funny in this comic. Like I said, I didn't really have time to think of something funny, so just don't stare at me too long, okay? Weird stuff happens if I get stared at for too long. Sneak that in right at the end, apparently. Very nice. All right.
Amazing.
And we'll close out the stream again, because we did it last time too, with the raid countermeasure video. So if there had been a solid raid tonight, this is what we would have responded with.
I'll also take a quick listen to this song that was mentioned there, the Two Tamed Perilous Skies.
You should probably be watching the stream. I have a feeling you'll enjoy this.
Oh, I know exactly where that clip's from. Nice. Very nice. I'm a UHF fan myself.
Excellent movie.
So good. So who made this?
I did.
Well done.
Amazing.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next stream.
Thanks. Fantastic. That is well done.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
So many people seem to think that was from Hot Shots Part 2. It ain't.
How about I give you a little...
I could totally understand why they think that, but it's from something better. No, just kidding. It's